Hey, it's Mario Rodriguez here. It's time for another King of Fighters Destiny episode. I guess this week, due to some kind of special in Japan or whatever, there's no Dragon Ball Super episode available in Japan until next week. So, of course, we'll hit it up next week. But, of course, most of the day I was busy experimenting with, live streaming. It didn't really work out so well on Twitch. It worked out a little bit better on YouTube, but that was just me talking. I don't know if I show a game if it'll have the same problem. Anyways, the last episode was basically Geese Howard's backstory, and it was extremely short. The whole thing was, he fought against Krauser as a kid, he got defeated, he's like, well, why don't you just kill me, finish me off, and Krauser's like, well, you know, whether I like it or not, you're still my brother, but leave, get out of here. And a bit more recently, Geese Howard and Jeff Bogart were both pupils of Tung Fu Roo, and when Geese tried to steal the scroll of the Haikyo Seiken, I don't know how I keep saying that correct every time, but such a long word, but Jeff and Geese fight. Jeff defeats him. Again, Geese is like, well, I lost. Kill me and finish me off. And he's like, well, like it or not, we're still brothers, but leave this place. So I guess that kind of burns in his mind. And the story ends with, of course, Geese Howard showing up at Terry Bogart's birthday party, and we all know what happened after that. So this episode's going to be about Yuri, King and Mai meeting up in London somehow. And yeah, let's see how it goes. Oh, God. So I guess ICU is always getting bitched out by his wife. Like, that's the thing. He's always going to get bitched out by his wife. And I guess we're never going to actually see the wife. We just see, like, shadows and stuff. Yeah, Kyo's probably happy to be away from that for a while. Ooh, the blades are burning. Although the flames are purple, like Yuri's, and not like the Kusanagi style, huh? Oh, wait, is that Geese Howard enjoying the opera? Oh, God, so Geese Howard enjoys the opera once in a while in his free time. I don't know, that's kind of funny. Oh, he has like his own surround sound system. That's fucking awesome. Just a thing, Geese Howard just sits around with the sound system and he's just listening to opera and being all like that. I mean, it's funny. Look at him, just chillaxing and doing that to the music. It's like, I don't know why, it's fucking funny. Oh, they found Yuri in London, England. Now, the thing always got me, now I know the games were based on different countries and all that, but why are King and Yuri in London, England? Yuri Sakazaki finally introduced after being mentioned so many times. Okay, so why is King in England? Because King's... Okay, there's King introduced. But why is King in England? Why is her brother in the hospital in England? She lives in fucking Southtown. Like... Okay, control yourself there, King. You're kinda... That was a weird laugh. I think that was like moneygasm. She had a moneygasm. Mai Shiranui, also in England, for whatever the hell reason. Oh, God, this is like so weird. Why are they playing Billy Kane's music during the action? It's so weird. Like, stick to the character themes. Play Mai Shiranui's theme or something, or the female team. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, jeez. The Yuri slap. Whoa, 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 who's this guy now? With a fucking electric chain whip thing. Oh, that's fucking awesome. She like kicked her fan at him. Dude, these girls throw a fucking fireball. Stop messing with them. Oh, that's fucking awesome. These girls are awesome. But still, why would you mess with them after they start throwing fireballs and... Who the hell's this creepy dude? Are they trying to sell... They're trying to sell Angelina to prostitution or something? What the fuck? Ooh, now they got... That was different here. Online shop. You could buy shirts and badges and... Yeah. I mean, actually check that out if it's not all Japanese, because it'll probably cost like a super lot of money to ship it here to America, but that's interesting. But what the hell with the Angelina prostitution thing? What the fuck? Alright guys, this episode starts out with Kyo Kusanagi relaxing, I guess, in the hotel they must have booked for the tournament for their stay in Southtown or whatever. So he's meditating and he gets a call from Saisyu, and Saisu's all like, you know, like, hey, you guys need me, how dare you go there without me, like, hey, I could even be like your special coach, book me a flight, like, I just gotta be a part of this, blah, 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 and everything. And Kyo's telling him like, hey, I felt the presence of Orochi in Southtown, has to seal weekend or anything. And Saishu checks the blade. I guess they actually have the original Kusanagi blade there. I guess it gets passed down from generation to generation or something like that. So they have it there, and he's like, no, it's still here. You know, hey, as long as I'm around, the seal's not gonna get weakened. You're just making stuff up or whatever. And he keeps talking, you know, like, you gotta get me down there. Get Benimaru, book me a flight there. Your mom's been pushing me around, and I'm sick of it. And of course, she overhears it, and Saisu gets bitched out by his wife and everything. And while that's happening, the sword starts glowing this mysterious purple, like purple flames. And of course, the purple flames mostly represent Yuri and the Yagami side, not so much the Kusanagi. So that's kind of suspicious there. So anyways, Kyo tells them that maybe they should book a flight there. Maybe they should book a flight for Saisu to come over. So Benimaru gets upset because he thinks that he's going to get replaced or whatever. But Kyo says, well, I actually got another job for you. You know, we have to, I want you to track down information on all the King of Fire participants and I guess find out more about them and everything. And we also get this random scene where, because I think I kind of got the scenes out of order, but it's a random scene. It's so weird of just Geese Howard chilling in his, I guess, penthouse, mansion, or whatever, and he's just chilling there, and he's just doing this to classical music. It's like the classic, you know, opera music and everything, and it even took me a while to recognize it as him, because it just, I don't know, I was like thinking, who is this dude? Oh, fuck, that's Geese Howard doing that. And he got a message saying that the goods were delivered without any problems, and I guess, okay, that scene. Now, I do wonder if the goods represent maybe those weird items in those trucks that that Mature attacked in the first episode. Maybe those were Geese Howard's trucks. I guess we'll find out more about it. But anyways, yeah, back to the other scene that kind of got out of order there. Benimaru gets a call from this girl named Rachel, and she'll get all the information on the King of Fighter characters in there. But she also said they found Yuri, and yes, Yuri's in England, and it's so weird because I don't know what made her decide to go to England. It's so weird. Okay, so King is in England, and King is wondering about her brother Jan, who's in the hospital, and, you know, expensive surgery and all that. She needs the money. But the thing is, well, first of all, yeah, that was King's storyline in Art of Fighting 2. Her storyline in Art of Fighting 2 was that, and that's when she entered the tournament to hope to get money to pay for her brother's surgery. That was her storyline. But again, it's like, what the fuck is she doing in England? She lives in Southtown. Why is she just randomly in England? It's just so weird. And I can only assume that maybe Yuri went to England to meet up with King because she knew she was there somehow, and it just makes no sense. Now, in the original King of Fighters 94, and like the other games, I think 95 kind of kept it, but the other games kind of downplayed it. It didn't become so much of a matter of representing a country. It was just a matter of these teams of these guys now. But in the first game, the whole thing was you pick characters that represent different countries. So, you know, Kyo and Benimaru and Goro represented Japan, and the Bogarts and Joe Higashi represented Italy, which again is kind of, you know, it's just whatever. And Ryo Sakasaki, Robert, and Takuma represented Mexico, and you know they're not going to be running around in Mexico. And so now we got the girl team, Yuri, King and Mai represented England, but I mean, that's just for the game. I mean, that's just for the game, because even in this series, we don't see the Bogarts saying we just came fresh off a boat of Italy or whatever. Like, I don't know. It's so weird. So, I don't know. I guess King lives in England. I don't know. And Yuri goes to meet her, and then they're wondering about, like, well, who are we going to find as our third member? And Mai Shiranui is in England, too, for some reason. I don't know. So she's there, and she's going to get attacked by some random, like, punks and thugs. And, well, I'm sure Mai can kind of handle it by herself. But the other girls jump in, and all three girls start kicking all sorts of ass, and they're throwing their fireballs, and they're doing their special attacks. And I like how they actually throw in some of their little basic combos and stuff from the actual game. So it's kind of cool. And they do it so well. Like, animate's so good. Like, it looks more or less like a real fight. It looks more like actual hand-to-hand combat and the occasional special move or fireball. I like how they don't just hide behind their fireballs or stuff. They still do actual combat too. But they beat up all these guys, and I guess their boss is this real big dude with a chain, and the chain even has like electricity or some weird shit. I almost thought it was, like, when I saw the chain, I almost thought it was like Chang showing up, and then oh no, it's that same guy from this scene. So they beat him up. They basically take turns doing their special moves on him. That was kind of funny. Like, Mai hit him with the Chohi Satsubachi, I think it's called, the big, you know, flaming shoulder tackle that she does. And Yuri hit him with her, whatever that's called, but she basically bicycle kicks all over your face. And then King hits her with her move, but it looked kind of different in this version. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be I guess her version of the whole Venom Strike thing, whatever that move is called. I gotta memorize these guys' moves. But yeah, the thing that's so funny is that this guy is getting fireballs to the face, and this girl just lit herself on fire and just threw herself at you like a giant fucking torpedo. It's like, why are you still getting up and messing with them? Get up and get the fuck away. These fucking girls throw fireballs and shit. Run, motherfucker, run. You know, that's like so weird. And he would still keep trying to like pick on them until King finally just laid them out and everything. So, yeah, they're like, Yuri, what are you doing here in England? I'm like, the fuck are you girls doing in England? Ask about yourselves. But, yeah, they decide to form a team. It's the women fighter team, but mine's like, well, that's not a name that would intimidate others. We need to know, we need a name that really shows that we're like, you know, that we're going to show who's the boss around here. And King decided to call himself the Queen's team. And, yeah, so they're going to become the Queen team. They're ready to go. And the episode kind of ends there. And, I mean, this time the scene for the next episode doesn't just, like, there's still a pause. It doesn't just fucking blindside you like it always does. So, the next episode's kind of weird. The next episode, I even forgot. The thing I remember the most, though, was Angelina is in some hotel room with this random creepy guy with glasses or whatever, and it just looks weird. It just looks like he hired her out as a prostitute or something, I guess, and since she's not giving it up, he's pulling a gun on her. Like, what the fuck? Is that what Geese Howard's daughter, adopted daughter, whatever is doing? I don't know. I guess we'll find out in the next episode. After this episode, what can I say? I really love it, though. I do love the fighting and stuff. It's still kind of weird, the England thing. I guess we gotta assume it's a different version. We gotta assume that I guess in this version King lives in England. I don't know. I mean, maybe at the end of this whole thing, maybe King will be inspired to have her restaurant in Southtown, like in the games or something. I don't know. But, yeah, it's a pretty good episode. The characters got a bit of different designs. King's outfit's a little different from the usual games. And, you know, Yuri has yet to wear her official outfit from the game. Weird thing I gotta mention is just King, like, really wants money, and very, very weird, almost orgasmic laugh as she was thinking about money. That was kind of weird. And, like, I know she needs the money for Jan's operation, and Mai and Yuri kind of offered to give them their money too, because I guess for every fight you win, you're gonna win a lot of money. So even though you don't win the whole thing, just for winning a match, I guess you get some money or something like that. Like, I guess you get double the entrance fee. I guess there's an entrance fee, and if you as long as you win at least one match, you get double the entrance fee, something like that. But King kind of sounds like she wants to keep some of the money for herself after the paying for her brother's surgeries. That's kind of an interesting portrayal of King here. That's the thing, though. A lot of these characters, like, we kind of know their basic personalities based on their in-game, like their taunts, their whatever, their endings, their win quotes, but we don't actually get to see too much of how they actually act until you see some kind of movie or anime or some kind of series. I mean, for all we know, Terry Bogard could be a complete asshole as a person, and we would never know. We just see him as a guy who's okay, hey, come on, whatever. He could be an asshole for all we know, but luckily he's not. So, yeah, it's a very interesting portrayal of King here, wanting all the money, like Shane O'Mac and everything. So anyways, guys, yeah, the next episode also features, I guess, what it looks like Rugal's backstory, but they still mention Geese Howard. I kind of hope they don't mix Geese with Rugal. We gotta see what's happening there. But, that's all I can say. Good episode. Good to see a actual, like, full episode. And we'll see you next time, next Thursday, for more episodes of King of Fighters. I'm also curious if, like, just like how Japan has their special days or holidays, and sometimes Dragon Ball Super gets pushed out, like, for another week or something, I do wonder if there's ever going to be one Thursday that, for whatever reason, the King of Fighters episode gets pushed out for another week. We'll find out then. Anyways, guys, see y'all next time.